This latest story, we have a woman, a black woman, a mother of four by the name of AJ Owens, who was shot and killed by her white neighbor. I'm actually going to play the video and let the video explain what's going on and the fight for justice. All right.
My name is Anthony Thomas. I'm an attorney for the family. I, as well as attorney Benjamin Crump, are working very closely with the family so that we can bring justice to the unlawful killing of a black mother of four who was shot through the door on Friday evening. I have asked us to come today so that we can stand in solidarity with the family, to let them know that the entire community is behind you. And we're going to demand justice from Sheriff Woods because he's given me his promise that he was going to do his job and that he was going to provide the most professional service that he could with he and his deputies. And we're going to hold him to that. We need an arrest. Amen. Amen. Today, our mom, Miss Pamela Diaz, is here. You're going to also hear from the son of Miss Owens, as well as her best friend and godmother of her children. And then last but not least, of course, we want to make sure that Bishop Stockton, our NAACP local president, has a word to share with the community about exactly what we plan to do. Thank you. Ms. Diaz.
Friends, family. Wednesday, January 13th, 1988, at 11:50 a.m., Ajika Chantrell Owens was born. This young lady, my baby, was so full of life. She was a single mother of four: Isaac, Israel, Africa, and Titus. She loved them with all her being. To know her is to know that her kids were everything. On Friday, June 2nd, 2023, at approximately 9 p.m., she was rendered voiceless. We are here on her behalf. We are here on behalf of the four kids that are left behind without a mother. Susan Lawrence, Lorick, forgive me of the mispronunciation, took that voice.
Susan Lorick is the neighbor that shot and killed this mother of four. You guys know I have to stop the video in between because the video doesn't belong to me, and for copyright purposes, we have to talk over the video.
The life of the mother of these four precious babies. Susan harassed the children in the neighborhood, harassed Ajika Chantrell Owens' four babies. She called them racial slurs, the N-word, slaves, B-words to children. She took a personal item, iPad, tablet, electronic device that belonged to a child. He tried to retrieve it. She threw skates at him.
In case you guys are wondering, how did she get that iPad? It seemed like they kind of left that part out. The kids were actually playing in her yard. Okay, they was playing in her yard, and she asked them to leave, or was not asking them to leave in a polite way, but she was, yelling at them, telling them to leave her yard, get away from her yard. The children eventually left her yard, but one of them ended up leaving an iPad, and that's where things took a turn. So that's the part right here that you hear her explain now. So that's how she got a hold of the iPad, because they were in her yard, and one of them dropped the iPad before leaving.
The child do? He goes home and he tells his mother. Exactly, thank you. As a mother, the protector of her children, she wanted to know why this happened. She knocked on Susan's door, a closed, locked door. Door never opened. My daughter, my grandchildren's mother, was shot and killed with her 9-year-old son standing next to her. She had no weapon. She posed no imminent threat to anyone.
So apparently, the neighbor shot through the door as she was knocking on the door, trying to have a conversation with this lady to ask her, hey, why did you say those things to my children? Why did you take his device and throw it? Why did you throw a skate at him? And so this woman did all of this to the children. But when the mother came to have a conversation with her and to find out, what's really going on, what's really good, the woman shot her through the door.
When we say it takes a village, it was a village that raised my baby girl, and I am grateful to each and every one. It is now going to take a village for these children. What I'm asking is for justice. Justice for my daughter, Ajika Chantrell Owens. I am asking for justice for Isaac Williams. Justice for Israel Owens. Justice for Africa Owens. Justice for Titus Owens. Justice for your family, for your children, for your loved ones. Justice for America. To God be the glory. I know justice will prevail. This is not over. My Father in heaven will see to it that these children, our family, our community, will receive justice and provide for this family, our family, your family. Thank you.
Well, I'm not going to play the entire video. I'm not going to play the entire video. I just wanted to kind of give you guys the overall story as to what was going on. And I want you guys to give attention to this story. Keep paying attention to this story, because we would like to see justice on behalf of AJ Owens. If there's any more reports or updates, I'll make sure to update you guys. Um, but until then, I'll see you guys later. Justice for AJ Owens. And we are praying for the children.